quick and quiet. With finesse. Don't get too close.
Need to stay focused. On I go.
By my hand, Ishak.
This feels good. Outmaneuver them. We'll do it my way.
Taste my fury.
Go for the throat.
Unleash me.
Can't afford to let up. Have to keep going. On the move. Eager for battle.
day.
Assume nothing.
The portrait looks down on you, as if you were little more than an insect.
Well, hello.
This blacketh herself. In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place. As hard as you rack your brain, this Githyanki, the way her stark white skin stretches over her
Action, not reaction.
The portrait looks down on you, as if you were little more than an insect.
Let's get on with it.
Keep a blade close.
This in black. In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place. You take a moment to fully appreciate your masterpiece. She certainly looks a little less regal now.
A wretched display. I thought you better than such juvenile antics.
This imperious portrait of the Githyanki warrior queen seems somewhat less so when adorned with your embellishments. This imperious portrait of the Githyanki warrior queen seems somewhat less so when adorned with your embellishments.
Ready and willing.
This is your end.
spill some blood. Make it hurt.
Ready.
This.
Concentrate. Take you. Let's see this done. Es ist weiter.
I'm ready.
Please help me.
Let my name be known.
They won't know what bit them.
Death is but a word away.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
A long way to go still.
Don't touch me.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Just a brief respite.
My path be true.
Hungry for the slaughter. Make it hurt. Time for a new approach.
Time to deal some punishment.
Will you save me? Cannot take
A little help.
Arnold! No!
Indolence breeds madness.
How delicious.
Eager for battle.
wizard in need.
Curious. You will not take me.
Scratch looks at you in confusion. His tail wags enthusiastically nonetheless. Nothing. Both animals look fine, watching you expectantly. The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and inquisitive.
The air is ripe with magic.
On the move.
This way. A rough tempest I will raise.
Let's make this quick.
Can't give up.
How about this? is set.
Let's finish this.
Let's try this.
Moving fast. I need healing. What's the plan? Take you.
A subtle approach.
Let's find some prey.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
fate. Dost thou require a new pen? Thou must. This is the price of balance. Well, by doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
At the ready.
Hatched up. Pushing on.
Keep your distance, darling.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Careful, I lied.
Salutations.
That might be worth a look.
The blood of Lathander, spilled in holy battle with Samaster, immortalized here for all to worship.
They kept the blood of Lathander here. Please. It was begging to be stolen.
Should be easy. That might be worth a look.
Action, not reaction.
Watch your back.
Keep them busy!
At least the statues just talk.
We have to fire the lance.
I'm sure they'd attack.
I'm ready. I prefer my statues to be the strong, silent type, personally.
Magic mouth spell. So that voice must be from someone long deceased.
It seems any old weapon will do, if it's the right time.
The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels.
The blood of Lathander. They probably don't mean it literally, unfortunately.
my faith protects me.
Assume nothing. The blood of Lathander, spilled in holy battle with Samaster, immortalized here for all to worship. Monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate the reconsecration of the monastery. Conducted Dawnmaster Vassaid evensong before Dawnmaster Welkin Glory.
Direct me.
Trust no one.
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell. The statue starts to
Bloody thing.
rotate, but its
jammed
rusty mechanism jams stuck. Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell. The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck. Lathander blesses the rising, bountiful sun. The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
No use. Won't budge.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
This is an ancient holy relic. It doesn't feel that ancient or holy. I was sure I had
The
it that
statue
time.
starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck. The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Curious. What secrets might this door be hiding?
Incredible. Completely untouched. It looks frozen in time.
Eager for battle.
have my attention.
Don't touch me.
Indolence breeds madness.
Delicious.
Action, not reaction. Curious.
Incredible. Completely untouched. It looks frozen in time.
Assume nothing.
What a day.
My faith will guide me.
Spill some blood.
Action, not reaction.
What now?
Seek and you shall find me. A long way from Waterdeep. No rest for the wicked, I see.
Look where Switch's been.
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off. Steal? Eagles are bigger. They just take. Nest, prey, everything. That's how it works here. Oh, sure, a nest. But it's not my nest. That's up on the roof with the eagles. Eagles can be killed. Incredible. Thank you, kind, tall, ugly stranger. My nest awaits. While I've a bit...
There are traps about.
There are traps about.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I spotted a trap. Move with purpose. My path be true.
Let's have a little fun.
Knight to King 5.
Let's end this. On I go. should I do?
Death's cold grip.
Got to press on.
Certainly.
Like its will be done.
Someone there?
eager for battle.
There is work to do.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Rise, towers. Githyanki youths stumbled upon them while carrying out orders for General Thorm, leader of true souls, chosen of the Absolute. Find Duke Ravengard. Bring him to the Absolute.
The spell's power.
Grand Duke Ravengard. Seems Moonrise Towers has acquired a high-value asset. Wits and blades, always sharp.
One with the weave.
The corpse has...
Watch your back.
What am I to do?
Trust no one.
Quite ready for you.
The corpse does...
Careful, I bite. Yes, it's quite broken. We'll need to find another way across. That's curious.
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Your desire?
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
Meet Elminster Ormar. A good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it? Oh? And what is he, then? Wandering these forlorn barrens over 700 miles from home.
Oh, for the love of...
This way, then? To your camp? Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling. There go our best supplies.
My good... Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
There you are. Now, I hope you don't mind my having ingratiated myself into the most palatable graces of your provisions. You find me quite sated indeed. Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Arthurian that was. Doesn't do to parley on an empty stomach, you know. Makes one's words frivolous when they should be grave. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savoured so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, well, that is to say... Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. The very purpose of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can. That which I speak of, as Gale well knows, is neither idle nor false. Rather, it is unnatural.
The orb.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world. I may be slow to anger, but I will not have you sully this moment of most sorrowful import with ill-considered levity.
It's all right, Elminster. If ever gallows humor were appropriate, this is its grim, smiling hour.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Meine hastra mistraril Italior Thras Annas It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Well, hello.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left. Of course, you offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it. I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it. Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. But essentially, yes, I'm living on borrowed time in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating. Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
I can't believe Mystra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that. Seems like a waste of a fine mind.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Does it even need to be asked?
Elminster. Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale. Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mystra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand Gale sacrifice himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps? Demanding Vlaakith may be, but she acts for the good of the Githyanki people. Mystra is concerned only for herself. Bah. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all. My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell. course. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us. Kalir's clutch held 36 eggs, more or less, though I've learned of creches that harbored 100. Shukiani, Githyanki chosen by Vlakith herself to bear young. The Queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once. Humanoid. How I despise the term. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children. Go on then.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but there's a common speech translation beneath, carved in a different hand. It's a story about Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it. If you must, nothing good can come of it.
Keep a blade close.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kir Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
A fool stumbles without cause. A hero serves a cause without question. I am neither. Clear of heart, clear of mind, and bound by no master. Now, you must listen. The Prism's tenant can put an end to Vlaakith's tyranny. They must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Sharess's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, Jastil Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together, we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Vlakith Karsivim Krashet. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlakith. Forsake Vlakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlakith. She has sinned against me. I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. I'd never thought Vlakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlakith to true godhood. Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed. Yes. I'd like time to... We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Sheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlakith's... Can you feel it? The shadows gnaw at us. Do not take them for granted.
Are you the true soul? I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
benevolence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in